Hi guys, welcome to Cumbrian Lad Outdoors and welcome to today's video. It's a lovely, cold but sunny spring day here in Cumbria. And we're out at the Ullswater area, and just above me, up there, is the destination for tonight's wild camp at Gowbarrow Fell, which is one of the smaller wainwrights. But at the moment, we're just above the main Air Force waterfalls at the North Falls. So before we set off on our way up to tonight's camp, we'll just have a little look around the place. So the main falls, which has appeared on the channel before during lockdown when I come for a walk, is just a bit further down there. But we have the North Falls, which is just a little bit above that. And as you can see, it is flowing quite well there. I must admit, although I've lived in Cumbria all my life, I've never been up to these top falls, so this is a first for me. So that's just looking back down where we come from. Just past those two folks sitting on the rock there is where the falls we were looking at. The sun has just gone behind a big cloud up there, but yeah, hopefully that'll pop out again soon. And looking up the way, we do have another very pretty little waterfall there, just coming over some rocks. So yeah, that's our destination for the evening. So left it is. So that's the way we've come from. You can just and so see Ullswater peeking into the view. Just lovely views down the valley as well. It's been pretty much a steady, very small incline stroke flat all the way here so far. But if I spin you around, let's go Gowbarrow Fell up there. So that's a better view of where we're going to be spending the night. But as you can see, the path that we're on now does tilt towards the right and follows that set of trees up. So yeah, it's going to get a little bit harder from now on. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit steeper now, but not too bad. And there we have a slightly better view of Ullswater. Those lovely clouds in the distance as well. We're not forecast any rain tonight. It said about -3 overnight, so I've packed for the cold, but I don't know whether I might have made a schoolboy error and I've left my waterproofs at home, so yeah, that could bite me in the backside, that. Yes, over the last 48 hours we have had a lot of rain here in Cumbria, so if I'm not on the path, this is what it looks like. So we are starting to gain a little bit of altitude now. You can see Blencathra there and Sharp Edge, just with a line of snow on it. And as I spin you around, you'll see we still have snow on many of the mountain tops. As they always say, the lakes is always absolutely stunning, no matter what time of year. So yeah, we've just reached a small little bit of a plateau. As you can see, there's a little bit of a steeper climb just ahead of me. But by the looks of things, fingers crossed there's no false summits. I don't think we're too far away from the top. Yeah, we have lost the view of the lake now, and we're on the open fell. Quite a lot of fern and bushgrass, but not too far ahead of us. You can see a few people, and I believe that's the trig point. So we'll crack on. And there we go. Gowbarrow Fell, done, washed. So yeah, that's top end of Ullswater. Spin you around. That's Hallin Fell, right in front of us there. So yeah, as beautiful as it is up here, I'm not seeing too many places where I can pitch my tent. There's a little path leads just off to my right here, so I'm gonna have a wander over there. Hopefully find somewhere up here so I've got the views. If not, just a little bit further down before I started the final ascent up here, there was a little area off to the right, a bit off piste, which looked pretty good. So yeah, we're gonna have a little wander around and see if we can find a pitch for the night. Just looking back the way towards the tree, with a couple of big crows or rooks up there. And in the background, I think there's little Melfell and great Melfell as well. The wind is picking up, but I think somewhere down here I should be able to find a beautiful spot with a beautiful view for the night. So we are all set up. I found myself a lovely wee pitch. Been set up for a little while. I've got my chair set up and I've just been taking these views in. Had myself a beer and it's going to be a good night this. So yeah, I'll just spin you around and show you the pitch I've got for the night. So once again in the Scarp one on the climate insulated static V with the OEX Leviathan EV900. It's my go-to winter setup at the moment. Got my cheap pillar. I've got an all-day breakfast for the morning and a fire pot beef stew and pearl barley for tonight. OEX Solar X cook set with the gas. Yeah, I've got my drone. I'll probably get that out shortly, but yeah, that's the setup. And that's the chair that I've been sat in, taking this in. Ho, 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 ho. How good is that? Must be a bit windy down on Ullswater because there's a few ripples on it. Still a bit of white snow up on top. But oh my goodness. Blencathra still in view over there with sharp edge, just with a knife of snow on it. But this, just getting the shafts of light coming over there. Unbelievable. This is why we do it, guys. Absolutely love this. Yeah, it's finally nice to get another little bit of respite from the weather. Last couple of days we've had some horrendous rain again, flooding on the back roads on the way to work and everything, but seems to be pulling it out the bag. Like I say, we're not forecast any rain. It's going to be into minus figures tonight, but I'll be toasty warm. But like I say, I haven't brought my waterproofs with us, and there's a couple of black clouds in the sky. That might have been a little bit of a schoolboy error on my part, but it's not a very long walk back to the car, so I'm sure I'll be fine. But as you'll have seen over there, it looks like we're going to get an absolutely cracking sunset. So yeah, I'm just going to sit myself down in my chair, have another beer and just keep taking this in, man. Unbelievable. I'll set the camera up and we'll get that time lapse, and I'll bring you back when it's time for some food. Wow, what a sunset that was. The sky was on fire. But I'm not joking you, the wind chill is absolutely savage. I'm fairly chittered, to be honest. So I'm going to get myself in my tent and it's time to get some food on. Whew, and get myself warmed up. Whew. It's another good thing about these dehydrated meals. While they rehydrate, you can warm your hands up. And I am not joking you. With the wind chill here tonight, it's cold. The last hour, it's really cooled down. Since the sun's gone down past that mountain over there. Whoa. I am chittered. Oh, that's nice. So that's 20 minutes up. Beef stew with pearl barley fire pot. 520 kilocalories. It's warmed my hands up good and proper. To be fair, I've probably put too much water in it. But it's time to eat. I'm starving. She's alright. Just looking over at the silhouette of the mountains to the right of Ullswater there. It's beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Love this. Absolutely love it. Just looking out there and the moon's out. Lovely crescent moon. I'm hoping to get some good night photography here. The sky's perfect for it. Right, I'm going to get myself away and enjoy this. Take these views in. And I'll bring you back once I'm back in my tent properly, after hopefully, fingers crossed, getting some good night photography for you. Right, that's me tucked up in my sleeping bag. I've just been sat out there taking the views in. I was hoping to get some nice star photography and such, but the clouds have come over, so I've done my best. So we'll see what they turn out like. But yeah, it's cold. The wind is whistling around a bit, but not too bad. Not too bad. So yeah, definitely time to get my head down. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, morning everyone. It is just about 6:10 in the morning. Slept really well, to be honest. I was up a couple of times through the night, about midnight, about 3, something like that, just for 10 minutes. Just opened the tent door and it's fairly misty outside, and the tent is frozen solid. I'll spin you around in a minute and show you that, but I would estimate a good -3, maybe -4, thereabouts. But I've been toasty warm in here. Now I've sat up a little bit, my hands are a little bit cold, but other than that, I've been really warm all night. So yeah, time to get up and get some breakfast on. So yeah, that's the inside of the tent. Absolutely frozen solid. Like I say, we'll just look outside. It's not focusing overly well because it's on the tent, but you can see it's misty, so yeah, I'll get myself up. Yeah, that's the outside of the tent. You see, it's pretty well frozen up. Even Tactical Ducks had to turn itself upside down to keep it warm. If you know, you know. We've got a Wayfarers all day breakfast in the bag on the go. I do like them in the morning. They are quite nice. Like I say, a little bit more substantial. The sun is just starting to rise the other side of the peak there, but it's not in sight yet, and the mist, the early morning mist, is starting to clear. Ullswater is now visible, as are the fells in the distance, although the top still remains covered. But there might be a little bit more mist just coming in over to me right there. So yeah, what a cracking pitch for the night. Unbelievable sunset, to be fair. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and get myself some breakfast. Oh, that chair's cold. Woo! Time for some breakfast. And as always, rubbish in the bag so we don't leave any trace behind. Breakfast with a view. And I get to warm my hands up as well. Cushy. Barely a breath of wind at the minute. Just and so feel a small tiny breeze on the right cheek of my face. Lovely and calm this morning. I absolutely love mornings like this. Nice and fresh. Wakes you up, makes you feel alive. It really does. Even with the mist coming in, it's still beautiful. But yeah, now it's time for the worst part of camping. Leaving my happy place and having to get packed up and head home. Not that heading home's not a good thing, but the packing up, maybe not so much. That's me just about packed up. I've just got my electricals to put away, but just about everything in my bag. It's my rubbish bag just there, all the rubbish in. Left no trace as usual. You can see where my tent was, you can see just how much frost was on it. That's what I've shook off. There's still a little bit stuck on the tent in the bag, so yeah, a very cold night. The sun is just starting to poke its head above that cliff face, rock face there, but the mist has started to come in again. So time to go home, the end of another awesome wild camping adventure. Thank you very much for joining me in this one once again. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. So until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad.